Hey everyone, it's Rich and Eric from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC.
What's going on?
And Pippin.
And
I don't know
Pippin.
if you can see him, but there's a puppy in my lap.
Maybe it'll just be a Pippin down there.
Maybe, yeah, but otherwise it looks like I'm doing something. Just
Yeah, no.
pointing out
There is
There is a dog.
There's a dog. Confirmed.
Yes. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing. I picked up a couple of those out of print mystery boxes that Steve put up the other day, and I got them in yesterday. We're gonna crack them. We're gonna, each grab one of those decks and try it out and pick our competitors.
Yep.
I also have the Over the Throne. Man, I'm forgetting exactly what the thing is, but the ladder Money in the Bank ladder match thing, which I played a couple games of it at Highander Games in Boonton, New Jersey a few weeks ago. It was last weekend, not even a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of fun. It can be very long, but it's a lot of fun. I don't know how well it'll do with 2 people. I'm trying to see if we can get a couple more people to do that shoot.
Yep.
Before we crack that. But mine's still sealed, so I don't even know what's in it yet. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for you today.
Nice. Little SRG action.
Yeah.
Good times.
Or a lot, depending on how long we play for.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right, so this is the mystery pack I just picked up. I'm not sure if this will show up. This is the out of print one.
Yeah, you might be able
Close,
to see it.
whatever. It's close enough. They'll figure it out when we flip over the competitors. So,
yep.
This is the promo or the I don't know, what do they call it? Promo cards. So we're gonna ignore this for right now and just put it off to the side and not worry about that.
Sure.
All right. So I don't know what's in any of this. We just opened it, right?
Yep.
How do you want to determine who's picking?
We can roll those regular D6 right there. All right. 2, 3.
I don't know. What we high
Let's
roll
do.
picks?
Let's do 2. Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Mine's a 4.
I got a 6.
All right. So I don't know how to give guidance here, so
Sure.
your choice. Competitor or deck?
I'll do competitor.
Okay. So here's our competitors to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. All right. EC3.
All right.
Foil Snake Pit.
Nice.
Dynamite.
Okay.
Hamish McDeath. Which Hamish McDeath is this? This is a -1 version.
Okay.
There's a -2 version also.
Got it. Got it.
And then Funtime Bob, who is actually... So I don't have 3 of these, and I think this is my second foil Snake Pit. So I think you should read their gimmicks, and this is how it should work.
Okay.
You should assign me mine.
All right. Fair enough.
Because I know what they do, and you don't necessarily, so I think that makes it a little... I don't actually know what Dynamite does, because I didn't own her. But I know what EC3 does, and I don't know if he's the... I'm not friendly version or not, but...
Wow, that's like all the time. That sounds pretty cool. All right. This one was... Should I read him or no?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so Funtime Bob, when you roll technique or grapple, your next turn roll is +1, so that's pretty cool. It's a lot of tracking. Hamish McDeath, when you bump, you may instead put a card from your discard pile into your hand, and your turn roll is -1. That's pretty cool. It doesn't say next turn roll. So does that carry?
What?
Or is it just implied?
What did it say?
When you would bump, you may instead put a card from your discard pile into your hand, and your turn roll is -1. It doesn't say next turn roll; it just says turn roll.
Oh, so that does is it means that when you bump, you instead trigger the gimmick and
then the next turn roll.
No.
Oh.
And then you no longer are bumping. You're losing the turn, but you're picking up a card out of the...
Got it. Oh, that turn roll is... Got it.
Yeah, so you get to choose the card from your discard, but you don't get to take the turn.
Cool. All right, so Dynamite. Once during your turn, when your opponent stops a card, flip 1. If the flipped card is the same move type as the stopped card, strike, grapple, or submission, you may play it as an extra card this turn. So that's kind of cool. Snake Pit. When you have fewer cards in your hand than your opponent, your power, agility, and technique are all +1. It's pretty straightforward. What we got here?
EC3.
EC3. At the start of the match, draw 3 cards. Your first turn roll is +3.
So basically, you would start with 6 cards
And
and a +3
and
to
a
your
+3
roll.
to the roll. So it's like all about that first strike advantage.
Well, and here's the thing, and I don't know if it's in there.
Mhm.
I have a feeling it's probably not.
Yeah.
But there is his strike finish has the ability that if it's the first turn of the game, it can be played as a lead. So you can out of the gates hit a
you hit a
finish.
finish, and you got +3 on your roll, and it's like that's a lot to recover from or overcome.
No, I mean it's a turn 0. You know, it's a 0 turn meter. Scenario. So
Right.
it's
So then I got to pick one for you, huh?
pick one for me, and then or pick one for you and then for me. I don't care which way it goes.
All right.
I just don't think it's fair for me to pick over you. Like, I'd rather you give yourself the
Got it.
advantage, whatever. I don't know what the phrasing you want to use here is. I'm just trying to sleeve. I'm not actually reading the cards. I'm just trying to sleeve them.
So I'm pretty good with turn roll like manipulation tracking. So I think I'm going to play around with Funtime Bob.
Okay.
I mean, you got really excited about the EC3.
Well,
So-
that's my out of print character.
Okay.
This is so the thing with this. So normally mystery box is 5 competitors, one of them is foil, and then 2 decks, right?
Right.
This one they went through and they did their inventory and they were able to put together some out of print cards that were full sets. So that was their big push. They were like, hey, if people want this, you might get something you don't have.
Got
The
it.
irony being, I just got an EC3 off of, well, I finally picked up the EC3 I won about 3 months ago from a raffle that the gentleman that helps run or co-owns Highlander Games, Anthony Medvez, he did a raffle a couple months ago, and I happened to win a copy of EC3 with the no one likes you because you can hit a finish off the bat.
Right.
So I just got that one. So it was funny to see that, and I was like, ooh. But
Got it.
your call.
So I am going to eliminate Hamish and Snakebit,
All right.
and then kick it back to you. You can choose between
I
Dana
told
and
you to
EC3.
choose. I told you to choose.
Well, then the die's going to choose for you.
Fine.
You get to choose Dynamite.
All right. Would you mind trying to open her while I finish sleeving this?
Yes.
Also, so that we don't have lots of dead time. And we're back. Yeah, we decided that we were gonna not make you guys watch us sleeve and or open
Yes.
stuff.
And then talk about random things and all sorts of wildness.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, cool.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Agility of 7.
Agility
We
of
should totally
5.
draw some cards here.
Yeah.
That's how the game works.
Yeah. One,
All right.
2, 3s. Agilities of 5.
Wow, that's a crazy amount of things. Let's see. Once during your turn, when your opponent stops a card, flip 1. If the flip card is the same... Okay. Well, we're going to just start with this lead grapple, reckless throw. It is going to do nothing.
Okay. It hits.
All right.
Then we roll.
Tech of 5.
Strike of 9.
You got it.
Boom. Draw. We're gonna Throw down a butterfly suplex, which is a lead grapple. Stop any lead submission or finish, but that's not the important part. The important part is your opponent buries one card in their hand.
I will bury this card then.
Cool.
Agility of 7.
Strike a 9.
You got it.
All right. I'm going to do face drop, which is a follow-up grapple.
It'll hit.
All right. +1 to grapple.
Sure. Agility of 7.
Technique of 7.
Bump.
So we bump, but then because of the turn roll thingy, my next turn roll is +1.
What does it say?
When you roll your technique or grapple,
Yep.
your next turn roll is +1.
That's fine.
So we bump,
Yep. +1 to your thing.
+1 to this thing,
Submission of 8.
which is a strike of 10.
All right.
All right. Boom.
Well, 9 + 1.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes makes a difference.
We're gonna go for it. Fun time is over. It's a finished submission. +3 to agility. Your opponent's breakout rolls are -1.
All right. It hits.
All right. The roll is a strike.
Is a 9. All right. So I can only get out using my strike. So technique 1. 2. 3. Good game.
Ding, ding, ding.
I guess.
Wow, that's how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
had
just cut here. It's a 6-minute video. Our intro was longer than the gameplay, just for the record.
our wrap up will be longer than this too.
Right.
Oh
That
man,
was really fast. Hell, opening the cards and sleeving them took longer than playing the game.
that's true.
Although that usually does.
That was wild, but it was kind of like that other one though. So we had that RVD high water,
Yeah.
like 45-minute onslaught, and then like 2 seconds later,
Yup.
game 2's over. This is best out of 3, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Submission.
Technique of 5.
Oh, my submission is 10. Oh, that's cool. All right. Draw this. What do we got? Nope. Split finger gouge, lead submission.
That'll hit.
And it says you may re-roll your next turn roll or your tag team partner, which doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Agility of 7.
Grapple of 6. So I'm going to want to do that
Sure.
re-roll.
Yep.
Submission of 10. Mm. Oh, wow. That's ballsy. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Follow-up strike. Missed in the face.
It'll hit.
All right.
If it was last game, wouldn't have hit.
All right.
I DQ you.
Yes.
I had
was like-
2 stops for strikes in my hand last time.
I was like,
had-
am I going to do this? So draw 1 card.
Yep.
Right? Add 1 card from the discard pile. It doesn't matter. Your next turn roll is +1, and then you don't have to worry about stops.
Yep.
So next turn roll is +1.
Grapple of 9.
Grapple of 6 +1 doesn't matter.
We will play a lead submission work over. Draw 1 card. My technique is not higher than yours.
That's it's gonna hit.
All right, so I draw 1 card, and the next power of 6.
Submission of 10.
Yep.
Boom. Cravat. All right. Next turn roll is +1 for each other follow-up I have in play, which is 1.
+1.
So it's +1.
Tech of 5.
That's a strike of 9, which is now a 10.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Overhead throw, lead, grapple.
It'll hit.
All right. Next turn roll is +1, and my grapple's less than yours, right?
Mine is a 9.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's just +1.
Agility of 7.
And then I roll my submission again.
So it's 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweeping takedown. If you have
Hits.
another lead in play, it's +2.
Yep.
Is the next turn roll.
Grapple of 9.
Technique, which
We
is
bump.
a thing. It's 9. We bump. My next turn roll is +1.
Yep.
So we bump.
7.
Agility of 6. That's you.
Well, a 5.
A 5
1.
+1.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
It's important because those bonuses, sometimes there's things that interact with them.
Got it.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Sorry about that.
I will play follow-up grapple Brainbuster. Your opponent randomly reveals 3 cards in their hand. Choose one of those cards and bury it.
I'm going to leg lariat that.
And stop it.
Yep. And then is there any other text? Oh, my next turn roll is +2. Seems to be a lot of this in this deck.
Apparently. Submission of 8.
That's a grapple of 6, which is now an 8.
Bump.
And then my next turn roll is +1 because I rolled a grapple.
Sure. Strike of 10, finally.
Submission to 10.
Bump. Grapple of 9.
Power of 8.
Chin choke.
Chin choke is a
Lead
submission. I think that's going to hit.
If I have another submission in play, which I do, I draw 2 cards.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right.
Okay.
Do it. Submission of 8.
Submission to 10.
Yep.
All right. Follow up. Follow-ups. Put the face drop back out. +1 to grapple if it hits.
It hits.
All right.
Agility of 7.
Submission to 10.
Yep.
All right. We're trying it. Fun time drop. Finish grapple. +2 to power, +2 to grapple. No.
It hits.
No bump to last turn. So
Yep.
now we do the roll. It is my technique, which is 7. What's up?
I was just wondering if that triggers his gimmick. Power 6. Strike 10.
All right.
Kicked out.
Nice.
Crowd meter 1. Yeah, we need sound effects. Power of 6.
Power of 8. Holdover leads a mission. And it says, when your opponent rolls technique for their turn roll, draw 1 card. If your opponent's next turn roll is technique, draw 1 card.
It's gonna hit.
Okay.
So
if you roll technique, I think at all.
yep, grapple of 9.
All right. I rolled my technique, so my next turn roll is +1.
Because
Oh,
you're
wait.
gimmick.
You were
I
a
have a
9,
9.
so you draw.
Right. We're going to start with Reckless Throw again. Lead grapple, and it does nothing because it's not a tag team match.
Okay.
Agility of 7.
Technique of 7 + 1.
Yep. So when you win it, and you get a +1 to your next one.
And I get a +1, yep. All right. Rib Buster, follow-up submission. Does it hit?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to neck breaker that. If your opponent has another neck submission in play, stop any submission.
Okay, cool.
Agility of 7.
Agility of 5. Oh, yeah.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Follow-up submission, headlock kick. Your opponent buries 2 cards in their hand. If this is a tag team match, draw 1 card.
All right, so it hits. So I have to bury 2 cards. Bury that one. Bury that one.
Strike of 10.
Submission to 10.
Bump.
All right, ready?
Strike of 10.
Agility of 5.
Ooh, sorry, camera. And people watching.
But
I have 10. All right. So you have 5 cards in hand now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes.
Follow-up strike, double knee drop.
Okay.
Your opponent buries 2 cards in their hand. If this is a tag team match, draw
Got
1
it.
card.
Bury that one.
Does it feel like you're playing against Shockwave?
Yes.
My first event that I played in, I played at
Bury 2, right?
Bury 2.
Okay.
I played a deck, Alton Black, and
Yeah,
you basically, whenever you hit a card that said drop, or there's a whole bunch of things, submission of 8.
It's agility of 5, so you're good.
It just turned into you made them bury a
Bury a
card. So
card.
basically, I built the entire deck like I would approach a Shockwave deck. I went 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I lost against the undefeated guy and didn't make the cut or something. No, I went 2-3.
Okay.
I lost against 2. I played against 3 very experienced players, but I was just like, I built a Shockwave deck out of SRG. This was in January.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, January. See what I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, work email.
It's all good.
You have 3 in hand?
Yep.
Well, let's finish strike. The butt of doom. No, the butt of boom. I
All
read
right.
it as butt of doom.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
All right. +3 to power, +4 to technique, and I choose 1. Your opponent buries 2 cards in their hand or buries 1 card in their hand at random. I'm gonna make you bury 2.
Okay.
No, we're on crab meter 1.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right.
So Barry 2.
Submission is
Oh.
an 8.
All right.
So a 9.
So I just rolled my grapple, so that's
That's
1.
1. 2.
Agility's 5. That's not looking good.
3.
Technique of 7. That's it.
All right. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right. Game 3. I had a lot of stuff in my hand, but only one
Yeah.
finish.
I couldn't. I drew into the only finish that I played, and couldn't get anything else.
I mean, I also was trying to, like, at that point, I had multiple things to get rid of stuff in your hand.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
you're
I
just
gotta
like-
get rid of that.
Yeah.
Like, just let's. I was trying to just like knock down your hand before I played the finish, because then I
Yeah,
At
you
least
were
there was
like
less
limiting.
opportunity.
Yeah, limiting to do the thing.
While also taking advantage of the fact that if you were to kick out and I could get you down to 1 or 2 cards, that was kind of my goal. Because if you kick
Yeah.
out, then at least it still limits your hand to
Right,
have
right.
answers.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right.
Let's do this.
1, 2, 3.
Agility.
Agility 7.
Yep, you got it.
Lead strike surprise hit. Your next turn roll is +2.
Wow, that hits.
Strike of 10.
Oh well, you get that one.
Follow-up submission headlock kick. Your opponent buries 2 cards in their hand. If this is a tag team match, draw 1 card.
Oh man. All right, guess I'm burying them.
Submission of 8.
Strike of 9.
You got it. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That wasn't a bonus from that one.
Yep. Lucky shot, lead strike. If you have fewer cards in your hand than your opponent, draw 1 card. Or don't.
Double headlock.
Okay.
Submission of 8.
Grapple of 6. My next turn roll is +1.
Yep. Lead submission, chin choke.
Mm-hmm.
If I have another submission in play, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Alright. Power of 6.
9 +1. So what happens when you have to pass?
You have to bury a card from your discard.
Oh, discard. Okay. Oh. All right. There we go.
Grapple of 9.
Strike of 9.
Bump. Agility 7.
Strike of 9.
Yep.
So what happens when you don't have anything to bury?
Then you just pass and bury
Right.
nothing.
Pass.
Grapple of 9.
Technique is 7.
Oh, you get
But
+1.
my next one's +1. Yep.
Follow-up submission knee breaker. Your opponent buries 1 card in their hand.
Burying that one.
Technique of 5.
Submission of 10.
+1, in fact, I believe.
Yeah. Pass.
Technique of 5.
Strike of 9.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't want that. Pass.
I'm assuming there's no leads.
Maybe.
Okay. Strike of 10.
Oh, you got that one. I rolled my grapple, so my next turn rolls +1, but...
Lead submission, work over. It'll draw me 1 card.
Okay.
Hits?
Yep.
Alright. Agility of 7.
Power is 8 +1. Got it. Okay. Face tag down. Lead grapple. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand, or your opponent flips 4 cards.
Well, I get to choose if I'm going to stop it.
Okay.
It'll hit.
All right. I guess I'll make you drop 1.
Discard 1?
Yep.
I will discard this reckless throw that is useless to me.
Good. All right.
Power of 6.
Power of 8.
Yep.
Draw. Follow-up grapple. Dragon suplex. Next turn rolls +1 for each other grapple I have in play, which would be 1.
I'm going to swing digging that.
All right.
My next turn roll is +1.
Okay.
Submission of 8 +1 to a 9.
Submission of 10.
Yep.
All right. Blindside smash. Follow-up strike.
That'll hit.
That does nothing.
But get you.
Oh, wait. There is a thing. We should draw a card. We should each draw a card.
Okay.
Because it doesn't do the stop, but it does say draw a card. My grapple is a 6.
I got a 10.
All right. Next turn rolls +1.
Yep. Follow-up submission, squash. Let's choose one of your skills. That skill is +1 during your turn and turn rolls.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, I'm going to choose my my grapple to
Okay.
go from a 9 to a 10. I'm going to mark that with that.
Okay.
Grapple of 10. It's 9 +1.
All right. Mine was 8 +1, but yeah, good to go.
I'm going to play Brain Buster, follow-up grapple. Your opponent randomly reveals 3 cards in their hand. Choose one of those cards and buries it.
Okay. And it's a
It's a grapple.
It's grapple.
Follow-up grapple.
okay.
What do you have? 6?
6. Yep.
So 2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6.
Let's bury your finish.
Which one?
Oh,
There's 2 of them.
your submission finish. Agility of 7.
Power of 8.
I should have picked agility since I seem to roll it a lot, but it won me that turn roll on the last one, so either way.
Yeah. Going for it. Finish strike. +3 to agility, +1 to strike. I don't have the thingy in play, so it's the crowd remainder's not +1.
What is it?
It says if you have chugga, 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 chug in play.
Okay. It'll hit. We're on crowd meter what? This is
It's
crowd
1.
meter 1?
Yeah. Or, yeah.
No, 2.
2.
Because mine was, when you kicked out, it was crowd meter 1.
That's right.
All right, so agility.
Yep.
So 5.
5 plus 3
Yep, 8 plus 2.
plus 2.
So 10.
Yep.
So I need a strike or a grapple. Strike!
All
Kicked
right.
out.
All right.
No, sold that one. Crowd meter 3.
Oh, wait, it just go in the discard.
Yep.
Okay.
Here, we're going to put this die to represent our crowd meter.
Yep.
All right, let's roll.
All right, let's do it.
Strike of 10.
Yep.
Lead strike, thumb to the eye.
Oh. It hits.
Draw 1 card if your agility skill is greater than your opponent's agility skill, which it is. Draw 2.
Okay.
Let's go. Strike of 10.
Yeah, that's it. I get a
Drawing
+1
one.
in the next one, though.
Yep, drawing 1. Let's see. I don't have one of those. Let's try this. Lead grapple armbar takedown. Randomly add 1 card from your discard pile to your hand, or each player draws 1 card. It's a lead grapple.
Cool.
All right, we're going to randomly add 1 from my discard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Card number 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Power of 8.
Strike of 10.
All right.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah, that's your discard.
That is my discard.
Now
Sorry.
you get to draw.
Yep. Reverse head drop. If I have another grapple in play, which I do, my next turn roll is +2.
Okay. It hits.
Follow up grapple. Technique of 5.
Strike a 9.
Yeah.
Get in there. Divert. Lead grapple. This is when you roll a grapple, I get to draw a card. And if you roll the next turn a grapple, I'll draw 2.
It'll hit.
All right.
So if I roll grapple, you draw 1.
Yep.
Agility of 7.
Strike a 9.
Yep.
We're going to play a powerful handbuster. Follow-up submission. Your opponent's maximum hand size is -4.
I'm going to high speed suplex. Your next turn roll is +1. If the crowd meter is 2 or greater, which it is, stop any follow-up submission.
All right.
Grapple of 9 +1 to a 10, but you get to draw for that.
I do. And,
You trigger your gimmick, right?
yep. But that's for next one. You're
Yep.
good. Yep.
I get this.
All right.
Finish grapple. TNT. It's TNT. Dynamite.
Nope.
All right. It says if stopped, you may put this card on top of your deck, but you're not stopping it. Rolling a grapple. My grapple is a 9 +3.
So that's like all of it.
Yeah. So it turns out that when we played the RVD versus Highander,
Yeah.
we were not playing it correctly.
No.
No. But I kind of liked our little, if you roll the highest skill.
That was
All right,
it.
sir. Good games. That
Boom.
was awesome. I like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't tune in at all, but they're fun little things. This is
Yeah.
what you can do if you get a mystery pack. They are $60 on supershowthegame.com. You do get 5 competitors. You get a foil. One of them's foil, and right now they're doing some out of print stuff. So, like that EC3. I don't know if Dynamite is actually out of print or not. I just don't own her.
Got it.
Funtime Bob is one of the new releases. You get a nice smattering of things, but
Yeah.
and then 2 decks. So I mean, $60 is a lot to start a game, but you do get 5 competitors.
Yep.
You know, and we could do another one at another point and just like take out the. That's what I love about this game is. If you're not like trying to tweak a deck to be like I'm playing this deck, you know, because I'm being super competitive. Like we literally could just take the same competitors and put them in the deck. Like it worked out that like my agility was higher than yours, so I had a thing that worked if my agility was higher. But I also had one that said if my technique was higher, and I was like, well, it's not.
Right.
So you know, so it was just it's random, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I think
I definitely like it.
I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do that draft. You know what we should do is just cut this and then have this in the wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the wrap up.
Yeah.
All right.
SRG, SRG, SRG. I don't know what to do here because we don't have sound effects. All right, so that was we know what's going on. We're doing the wrap up.
I know.
Hey, come on.
Well, how was the game? It was good, right? It was fun.
You should know.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't
You
work
won
out
the-
for me.
I mean, you won the first match.
I did, yeah.
That's 2 out of 3 series. I took the second 2. Yeah, that first one was that was like done.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we got it on the camera of us being like, well, that was faster than everything else that we did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember a lot of that stuff when you're like, oh, is that so much time? And like we have to cut a lot of that because of the sleeving and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
There'll be some choppy edited. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll all come out.
we're just trying to streamline it so you don't have to watch us like sleeve cards and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our out of print mystery box little sealed play, I guess. Not that it helps at all, but because we're not going to get this out. But Highander Games in Boonton, New Jersey, is doing an event for SummerSlam, and it looks like they'll do a little one of the Thrones things, and then maybe some mystery packs or playoff packs things and do like games that way. Which
When
if
is
I
it?
can make it
Tomorrow?
yeah.
All right. Well, we could see. I might make
Maybe.
it.
Maybe.
And if so, then you'll see this, which will be a whatchamacallit, like a URL that you could go to maybe.
Or you'll see him just do this and have nothing show up.
That's correct. And I won't edit it.
Yeah, I know we won't. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to try to do something SRG related about once a week.
Yep.
We have another video we're actually literally going to shoot immediately after this.
Yep.
Talking about a giveaway that we're going to do, and we're going to be giving away a box set, one of the starter boxes for SRG, to one person. And then we have some other things, some Transformers TCG stuff that we want to give away.
Yep.
And then something from Rich's side project that he's been working on. Sorry, got choked up there for a second. That he picked up something that he wants to give away as a part of a charity event.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll go into more details on that video, but
Check it
stay
out.
tuned. Yeah, check it out. We'll have some giveaway stuff that we want to give to people. So thanks for joining us for this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Team RTFC.baconicecream.com.